Today I'm taking a look at the power screwdriver set. So it does come with a pretty nice case. I like that chunky handle on there. We got our instructions. Comes with a bunch of driver bits. We got 3 flatheads. We got 2 posi drive, 2 Phillips, a couple of Torx, and then we have an adapter for a 1/4-inch socket. We also have a bunch of nut drivers, but these aren't just any nut drivers. These actually have magnets on them. These are magnetic nut drivers. These are actually pretty pricey if you have to buy them by themselves. So with that, you can put a nut in there, and that way you'll have one hand free, so you can hold up whatever you're trying to hold up, and you can just drive that. You don't have to worry about dropping that nut. That is very nice. We have our impact driver. It does say on here this is brushless. Brushless is very important to me because that means that the batteries are going to last longer, the motor is going to be stronger, the motor is going to last longer, and plus it's not going to create that smoke smell. So brushless is the only way to go. It's a very nice feel to it. So this is actually a rubber material on here. We got some rubber on the top. We got some rubber on the side. So if you want to lay it down on its side, that's not going to be a problem. We got our forward and reverse, and we got 3 speeds on the top. Comes with 2 batteries. So these are 1.5 amp, 17 volt batteries. That's nice. So you see the charge right there. And we have an LED on the front that actually stays on even when we're not driving. So that's very important. That way we can kind of line up what we're going to be looking at. We can see what we're doing, and then we can start driving. So they made that correct. This is a standard pull style chuck. Go down to 1. That's cool. We can make that go nice and slow. 2. And back to 3. Here's our drill. Also brushless. Also has that nice rubber coating all over it. Also has forward and reverse. Like this one has 2 speeds. Nice stiff switch on there as well. And it looks like a 3/8 chuck with a nice knurl on that grip. Cool. And we also have an LED light on there that stays on even after you stop pulling the trigger. We got our charger. It says it's good for 100 and 240 volts, so that means it's good for international or domestic, and output 17 volts, so 1 amp. We got our LEDs there on the front, and it does have spots so we can hang this guy up on the wall if we want to do that. First thing I can say right now, I really like the way these things feel. They're not super heavy. I like that the battery isn't this big bulky thing. Like, you feel like you can fit this inside of tight areas. You'd not be able to fit larger impacts or drills. And they just kind of feel heavy duty. Like, they feel very nice. I do really like this foam insert they got in this case, and I actually like that we don't have to take anything apart to put it in there. All we got to do is take out the battery, which I always do whenever I'm going to be putting up my tools, just because I don't want to have any kind of a trickle drain on that battery. That's a very nice, neat looking case. I go to 1, go to 2, and back to 3. And that is one of the reasons I like using the impacts. We have got no stripped screw heads. I always like having a drill as well as an impact together, so that way I don't have to worry about changing out the bits, so I don't have to go between drill and change it out, impact, change it out, back to drill. This is really an excellent combo for any kind of DIY work. You'll be hanging pictures or shelving on the walls. This is going to be a fantastic kit.